Good morning to you. Welcome to the Daily Nail. I'm Tara, and today I'm just putting my peel base on. We're going to get ready to do my nails. Tomorrow is the Together We Mani collab, and the theme is tonal nails. So I revised what I was going to do on the live, and we're going to do a tonal mani by mixing up our own color. We're going to start with our base color as our darkest color and then make it lighter. And instead of using a solid dip, I'm going to use a flaky today. I'm not really sure how it's going to work out, but I want to try it. Something different. I know how a solid mixes up for a tonal, but I've never done it with a flaky. And I've been wanting to use this dip again anyway because it's so beautiful. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it works out for us. All right, peel base is on. Let's pull up the live. Oops, I just put my tablet into sleep mode. All right, just give me 1 second. Are you guys happy it's Thursday? Let's see if I can find it. There it is. It didn't come up at first. All right. Hi, Patty. Ooh, it's just me and you so far. Janet texted me yesterday, and then she texted me again this morning to see how I was feeling. So I bet she'll stop by. I also messaged Laura because I realized that tomorrow is Together We Mani. So I messaged Laura to ask her what the theme was, if she knew. And she didn't, but she looked it up, and it's actually tonals, of all things, right? I thought for sure it was going to be spring or Easter, but nope, it's tonals. So we're going to do a tonal mani. This came, actually, let me show you. This came in my mail yesterday from Orly. They sent me the polishes, lacquers instead of the gels. This new collection for spring is the Tide and Seek collection. And let me read the back to you. And these are what the colors look like. But it says, it's time to embrace your softness this spring/summer. These milky glass-like shades are neither jellies nor creams, providing just the right amount of understated sophistication and elegance. So it sounds like it's a mix, like a combination between jelly and a cream. So I don't know what that means for coverage. I haven't opened the bottles or anything. I just found them on my steps this morning. So I don't know if they came yesterday or the day before. But this green one is called See Me Now, see like the ocean. So they're kind of like ocean themed names. This is Sure Thing, Self Reflection, Shall We Dance, like shell, seashell, No Correlation, and Beach You to It. This has like a purple bluish shimmer. You can see through it. I can see a pink shimmer on this one, a greenish shimmer on that. So I think these have like a shimmer and these are more of a solid finish. I don't want to say cream because I don't think they're cream. But yeah, we'll use these soon. I was actually going to use them today. No, I wasn't. I was, and then I thought of something else, so I was going to do something else, and then I remembered about Together We Mani, and so then I messaged Laura, and then I had to change again. Yeah, they're pretty. So I'm going to use this dip. I was talking about it the other day from Dipnotic. I bought this when I first started dipping. So before I was an ambassador for anybody, you know what I mean? When I still was not good at nails, you know. Um, and I bought like 4 dips from Dipnotic, and I love all 4 of them. 2 are the watermelon duo, the green, and then the pink with the black glitters. And then I bought a white, like a shimmery, silvery color. And then I bought this purple called Violet Opal, and I've used it before. It's purple with flakies. I don't know if those, like what shade those are, if they're clear, iridescent, if they are purple. I mean, they definitely reflect purple, but I don't know what they look like on their own. But I'm going to use this dip patty, and I'm going to, oh, I pulled out clear instead of white. And I'm going to add white to it and lighten it up for my, this is going to be my base for my tonal nails. I need some white though, so let me get that. Oh, where is all my white? I think I have some white over here from iGel. No, that's empty. That was Model 1's white. Winter white, okay. All right, I got some here. I don't even think there's that much in here. That should be enough, though. I don't think we're going to need more than that. All right, let's start. So all we should need is only 1 cupcake liner. And I want to use like the smallest amount of purple I can, you know. Because I'm gonna dip. I guess I guess I'm gonna go darkest and lightest on my thumb. Start at pinky darkest. So I'm gonna do my thumb and then take that dip that I've used, leave it in here, and I'll add white to it. I'm just trying to, I don't want to use too much of my purple. We're going to need way more white than purple anyway. Remember when we did tonals years ago, me, you, and Kendra, Patty? And we made our own, with our own colors. I don't know if you did it with us, but Kendra and I did it. So I'm going to use my Dipnotic Nails Dip Liquids. I have base right here. All right, so we're doing our darkest color first, right? Our darkest nail first, which is going to be the pinky. And this is going to be a purple tonal. Tonals are sets of your nail, well, a tonal mani would be a set of nails that is in one color shade, the same shade, but goes from either lightest to darkest or darkest to lightest, however you want to do it. Okay, use my precision tool. Just clean up our sides here. Laura's at the dentist. She's not going to be here today. She had an appointment, so. Okay. All right, so because we're doing a tonal and mixing up our own color, we need to complete our pinky first. So you think that's enough powder for me to dip my second layer? I think it is. So I'm going to put base on my pinky to do our second layer. And this color is called Violet Opal. And it is seriously one of the most beautiful dips ever made. If you like the color purple, this dip is a must-have. It's super unique. There's nothing else out there like it. Trying to get the sidewall there. I hit my nail on the cupcake liner, but it's okay. I didn't mess it up. So this is going to be the base to our tonal. Just that amount of dip there. Pat those flakies down. I'm excited to see how these flakes are going to work as we get lighter, how they're going to look in the purple. Okay. Ooh, I got a streak there. I got to do another layer, you guys. I have to. There's a streak over here. There's something on my TV where it's like a mother and teenage son are arguing and the police were called. And I know from the title that the mother is going to be the one arrested. She's like, he's a narcissistic psychopath. She's telling the cops, I would never say that. Oh, my child. Okay. That looks better. I am going to close this up. And this is what we are going to use now. We're going to add white to it. So let me just get a little something to stir. Oh, I have my cuticle stick too. And I have a little spoon here. And this is just white acrylic white dip powder from iGel Beauty. It's called Winter White. So let's give this a stir and see what it looks like. All right, definitely gotten lighter here. Look at that. Hope I didn't go too light. I think that might be too light. You know, I was not really taking into account the flakes, which are taking up space. There's not necessarily as much pigment in this jar, you know, because of the flakes. All right, well, this is going to be color number 2. That a little shake up. All right. And this is going to go on the ring finger. Think this is going to work out, Patty? With the flakes? You think it will work? Okay, let's brush that off. Layer number 2. I hope this isn't too light here. I'm kind of worried. I'll check the chat in 1 second. Okay. The flakes all went to, I didn't really get many flakes on my nail here with this layer. And I got another streak. It's because this peel base dries so fast. And then it makes my base coat dry fast. I'm not getting even layers on my first dip. some base on my brush here. All right. All right, let's get some flakies on here. Oh, that's better. Okay. I can't believe the way this mother's talking about her kid. All right, that's just a little lighter now. It doesn't look so much as light as it did after the first couple dips. Perfect. All right, now we'll add some more white. And we'll end up with like this light purple color. You know, I can save it or I can chuck it. And same with you. You can make any color if you don't have it. You know, don't be afraid to mix dips together, solids and stuff to mix up a color, lighten a color. Okay, let's do the third now. Oh yeah. Hi, Kendra. You didn't get no. Oh, it's just us. That's so funny. Hit the like button for me, guys. I was hoping Kirsten would show up so I could tell her happy birthday. Just so you know, Patty, the stuff I've been posting on Facebook is like aimed at my mother, you know. I think you know that anyway, but I don't want anybody to think I'm like, oh, whoa, did you see that? That was a close call. Okay. And do layer number 2. Kendra, remember when we did tonals and we mixed up our own colors? Years ago? Together We Manny is tomorrow and the theme is tonals. Oh yeah, Aaliyah is never here on Thursday, so she won't be here today. Looks good. Debating if I want to do a third layer, like just because I've been doing 3 layers on all my other nails. This one seems like the coverage was more even, but I'll show you guys my wedding band in a second. You know how I got a new ring, right, Kendra? Nick bought me a ring for Valentine's Day. It's a moissanite, which there's nothing in the world that sparkles like they have more fire, more brilliance, more refraction than diamonds. But they're a white stone like diamond and cubic zirconia, and it was actually found in a meteorite in like the 1860s. So it's way more rare in its natural form than natural diamonds are, because diamonds aren't rare at all. But they found a way, because it's found in, comes from space. It's super, super rare, but they found a way to grow it in a laboratory, So now, moissanite and moissanite jewelry is made in labs, and it's second in hardness. It's the second hardest gem next to diamond. It's harder than rubies, emeralds, pearls, sapphires. It's harder than all of that. But look at but I have a gap, you guys, in between my rings. See that? I don't know if that's going to bother me. But look at the ring. It's all hearts and it's all moissanite. Isn't it cute? Guys, is that lighter? That doesn't look much lighter. Uh-oh. I guess I shouldn't have done a third layer. Because I might have to do a fourth layer. God dang it. I didn't realize it was like the same look. It's hardly noticeable. I have to do one more layer of a lighter color here. Get that mixed up good. And see, now we have a lot of dip. Oh my gosh, it's going to be 4 layers. Stir it up, little darling, stir it up. It still doesn't look that much lighter. Oh my god. Maybe that will help it. This looks a lot lighter, but remember, this is just one layer, so. I'm getting less flakes too with every fingernail because I'm adding more clear, You do remember, Karen? Kirsten, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got 2 rings. Am I frozen? No, I'm not. Okay. Maybe it froze up briefly, but it's back now, right? So let's do layer number 2 on here. Are any of you guys doing Together We Manly tomorrow? Okay. Oh yeah, all right, we're getting lighter, looking better. I'm gonna do a third layer. I might hand place some of these flakes, take them out of the regular jar of dip, just to give the same amount of flakiness to them, because the flakes are kind of getting lost in here. I'm trying to get as many as I can, but You know, I was looking at like, I've been looking at a lot of jewelry and stuff and moissanite, but lab diamonds are cheap. The gold is like more than the diamond now. Gold is ridiculously expensive. It's like over 3 grand an ounce right now. Or a bar, or however they do it. All right, now our thumb. Definitely want to add some flakies. We're going to end up with a really light color here. Okay. And I'm just eyeballing the white. I mean, you can tell by the color in the cupcake liner, but just bear in mind that it's going to darken up by double or triple, depending on how many layers you're doing. Okay. Dominic and I only have 2 episodes left of Breaking Bad to watch. No, 3 to watch. Pretty good. Okay. So definitely streaky on that layer. Fire in the hole. I can't find hardly any flakes in this. Yep, we're definitely going to do a 3rd layer. Oh, I just asked Patty if I was unfrozen. What's been going on with you, Patty? How's Timmy, Kendra? How's he doing? All right. See about these flakes. I'm just going to brush off the nails I want to add flakes to, which is going to be this one, and this one. And then we'll get our brush sticky and just start picking up flakes. Okay, I'm happy with that one. Oh, Patty, I said the stuff I've been posting on Facebook, just so you know, that's like not targeted towards you or anything. It's for my mother, the political stuff. It's at my mom. Okay, and now the thumb. Some of those flakies on our thumb. I literally have one flake on my thumb. And I can't like stick my finger in there because I don't want that dark purple color. Those flakes at the top, and then I can just pick them up on my stick. Okay. All right. Good. Um, Here's my clear. I'm gonna dip these couple nails that are wet into the clear. I think that's encapsulated. Okay. Oh, I think you said that, Kendra. He had a root canal. Or he needed to have one. Yeah, you were talking about that. Was that his wisdom tooth? No. It wouldn't have been his wisdom tooth, but you said something about his wisdom tooth too, right? I am not going to do another layer of clear on my other three nails here, my middle, index, and thumb, because I dipped them in, they were wet, and like they got a decent layer of clear on them already. And I especially don't want to make this nail any more thicker. It's got 4 layers of dip and then a layer of clear on it, which obviously is a lot. All right, let's brush these off and then we'll activate. Okay. Hopefully it works out, guys. All right, activator is what we use to cure our dip. So it's going to harden in. I'm just going to go over. I like to do kind of like 2 layers. You want to make sure that enough activator is on your nail to soak through however many layers of dip you have on it. A lot of times for me, my activator brush will dry up before I finish even putting it on the nail, so I always go in twice with it. All right. So we'll just let them sit for a couple of minutes, and then we'll shape them up. We'll file them and buff them and have them looking good. That acrylic off my skin. You guys know I love that feeling. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Patty. Okay. Oh, he's getting that one pulled Monday. Hi, Janet. Oh, you made it. My lives this week. Well, yesterday I didn't do them, but even the Monday and Tuesday, they were like an hour long. They were over quick. You know, this one will be. I'm doing. Tomorrow is Together We Manny Janet, and instead of the theme being like spring or Easter, which I kind of took for granted it was going to be one of those, it's tonals. So I used violet opal from on my pinky, and then just added white to it as we went. The difference with this is that it has flakies in it rather than just being a solid dip. So something different to try. And I really don't think I'm going to save this. I think I'm going to chuck it. I have so many dips. You know, I'll leave it here for now, but most likely I'm getting rid of it. So I also got this ring, you guys, this one here. It's a 2 carat old European cut, OEC cut, old European cut. So it's one of like the old vintage cut rings. Like there's the old miners cut. I've learned a lot. Um, there's the old miners cut. It's called the OMC. Then the OEC is the old European cut. And when you look at it, it's almost like you can see like a star. It's like so perfect, and it sparkles like crazy. It has 9 or 8, 1, 2, 3. It has 8 prongs on it, and then look at it from, if I can get it for you, the side angle. Can you guys see that? The side profile, how it is. It's a very antique, old-fashioned style. I really like it because I think it's unique. You know, it's not the typical brilliant cut or whatever. I'm interested in like the Asher cut. I like the emerald cut, the Marquise. I know Patty has a Marquise diamond. The pear cut. I want them all. And moissanite's so inexpensive, depending on where you order and what materials you order it in. You know, like you can afford to get multiple wedding rings. So yeah, this one, the sparkle probably doesn't come across on camera, but it is insanely sparkly. All right, we think we're maybe. I'm gonna start filing here at the pinky. I put activator on this nail first, and so we're gonna start first with this nail. I like to go right up at the cuticle to begin with most times, and just get that rounded out and cleaned up. That's usually the part that bothers me most. And then, of course, getting any acrylic off my skin. All right, so you can see it's bumpy on the side, bumpy over here. So we got to smooth all that out using a 180 grit file to do that. Got to make sure to file those sidewalls straight. I'm just going to shape it into my almond. All right. Moving on. Just curving my file around the cuticle. And then when I come down the sidewall, I hold it straight. Just going back and forth, or one direction, but I go back and forth. Got a little bit of acrylic, the sidewall, a little up here, get rid of that. I want to thin out the bulk on this now a little, but I don't have the best clear coat on it either. Janet, are you doing Together We Manny tomorrow? I'm doing okay. If I don't think. All right. Okay. Kendra, did you say he's getting his tooth pulled today? All right, that looks good. Just smoothing the surface of my nails out too. Flakies do leave a textured surface on your nail. So a little filing with a 180 grit file. A buffer might smooth them, but I think a 180 grit file is better. Okay. This looks good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I might paint a flower on one of my nails, or a little something. I don't think I have the ability to do a tulip. Okay, that looks good. All right, I'm just gonna buff them really quick. Oh, that does suck, Kendra. Really, Janet? They came back normal? What other symptoms are you having? I would have thought that's what it was, you know? These colors look so similar. All right, let me clean them up. We'll activate. Like I might do a gel polish, something with gel polish on. I don't know, my thumb or maybe my ring finger. Okay, cleaned off with alcohol. Wait a second, I want to grab a light purple. And some kind of white. Hold on. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking for one other thing. Sorry, I got gel liners over here too. I was looking for a green. All right, let me get out a little palette. All right. Let's see what I can do. Just looking for my dotting tools here. 1 second. Here's my other one. Okay. No, I don't want that one anyway. All right. Yeah, I'm not really that good, but we'll make it work. All right. I would like. Here's a small liner brush. It didn't come out very good. No, I'm gonna fix that. I don't like that. I'm not gonna do that kind of flower. I think I'm just gonna do coconut flowers. That came out bad over here. All right, let me wipe that off. Okay. All right. Got green on me. All right, let's try again. That doesn't look like a flower. There we go. That's fine. Not perfect, but that's okay. I don't even care right now. Let's do purple in the center. Pop that in the lamp for a few. I want to use the green to do some try to make some leaves. All right. I'm going to do one on my thumb real quick. Let's put it down here. Okay. A little flower there, little flower there. Doesn't really look like a flower, but whatever. All right, I'm leaving it. I could have done a better flower if I erased it again, but it's not that important to me. You can still tell it's a flower, you know? And let's clean these up. Get these out of the way. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Riley. It did come, Jolene. It did. I'll show it to you in one sec. The only thing is there's a gap between my band and wedding ring. See, because of the way the oval is, like it sits fine on the back. But look how pretty it is. Hold on, let me pull my other ring down a little. Isn't it pretty with the little hearts? And it goes all the way around. But yeah, with my oval, there's definitely a gap. Oh, I mean, some people like gaps. I don't mind it, but I don't know. I might end up getting a different wedding ring, like something that, like a curved band that sits flush, you know. We'll see. That's the thing about moissanite. You can get lots of pieces. I found a jeweler on AliExpress. He's a one-man jewelry. He has a jewelry shop in a mall, in China, and working on moissanites and all different lab-grown stones, diamonds, emeralds, rubies, sapphires, all of it. Morganite, you know, everything. Source any stone for you. And his prices are just so much less than any other. So anyway, he ended up going on to AliExpress. He also has a website, but his prices are incredible. You know, I mean, it's a lot more if you want something in gold or platinum. But if you're looking just for like some nice jewelry, you know what I mean, in silver, you get really reasonable prices. It's just because the price of gold is so expensive, you know. But he's got lab diamond bands, wedding bands that are like in the $40 range, you know. But who knows after these tariffs, because pretty much add 20% on to every single thing you buy if the tariffs stay the way they are. highest tariffs now of any individual, any industrialized, not individualized, industrialized nation on earth. Um, they're not reciprocal tariffs at all. Like those numbers Trump had, those were BS numbers. And a lot of some of the countries he listed were uninhabited countries, like who the only people, things that live there are penguins. So it was just like kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, tariffs are not going to make the middle class rich. Tariffs are a tax on the American people, flat out. That's what it is. So with these, and once they get imposed on the 9th or whatever, um, everybody's saying just add 20% to everything you buy. It's going to cost the average American family, I think they said $4,800 per year. Do you like it, Jolene? Thank you so much. Does it look funny though with the gap? Like I feel like it does. Looks better like that. All right. So since we used gel, let me just close up my brushes here. I'm gonna go, and we cured it. I'm gonna go in with dip activator and then dip top coat to finish off this mani. So activator again, and we need this before we use dip top coat. And it won't mess up your gel nail design. All right. Can you guys tell it's a tonal? These colors are kind of similar, these two. No, I did my best. Clean up a little bit here. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. Anybody know what that's from? All right, thank you, Jolene. You think it's all right? Are you doing Together We Manny tomorrow, Jolene? I'm guessing Patty, you're not, right? All right. Oops, I got some acrylic on my skin over here that I missed. The good thing is it's really easy to file off acrylic off your skin. It doesn't want to be there anyway, and it's hard once it's set, so it's easy to remove it. All right, I've just wiped down all my nails, so now we're going to go in with our dip top, that's base, dip top coat. And we do 2 layers. There we go. That purple, look at that's the natural color of the dip. So beautiful. One of my all-time favorite dips. There we go. We'll do the thumb, and then we'll go in for our second layer of top coat. Okay, we'll cap our free edges this time to help prevent chipping. I do the 3-stroke method, one down the center, one on either side, cap, cap. The second layer of top coat is what makes it, gives you that really glossy salon-like quality finish. If you wanted to just do one layer of top coat, you could. That's how I do my swatches. But on my own nails, I want them to be super shiny. It's very unlikely for someone with a license and a nice car to risk lending it to somebody underage. It's not unheard of course, but it's much more likely that he stole it from his brother. There we go. Cute. I like that purple flower up there. I like it better than that one down there. And I kind of like the imperfection of it too. It looks like kind of sloppy, but almost like it's supposed to be that way. I kind of dig it. It's not as nice as Janet's flowers. Thank you, Patty. Hey, I didn't even know what the theme was, Jolene, until right before the live at like 5 of 11. I remembered tomorrow was Together We Manny, and I texted Laura and asked her what the theme was, and she went and looked it up and then texted it to me. And so then I had to like rearrange what I was going to do on the live and everything. So if I got my shit together, you could do it too. It's tonals, easy. Yes, Barney. Yes. I was originally thinking it was Blue's Clues, but no, it's Barney. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Clean up, everybody, do your share. This top coat tends to dry a little more slowly than the Cyan Designer Dips one. And this is one top coat that 95% of the time I touch it before it's dry. So I got to try to remember, just give it a few extra minutes and don't touch. I'll always touch a nail and leave a fingerprint in it and have to go over it with gel. Tonals are easy to do. Jolene, I started with this dip from Dipnotic Nails called Violet Opal, which has flakes in it, this color here. And I poured it over my pinky, did my second layer. I actually had to do a third layer because it was streaky. And then the dip that was left in my cupcake liners, a little bit that I used on my pinky, is what I added some white to get my ringed finger. Then you add a little more white, then a little more white. And then this is what I ended up with at the end of it. A lot less flakes in it because, you know what I mean? That was getting diluted as well. So I went and hand placed some flakes on these nails just to keep that part of the dip in, in my mani. But it's very easy to do a tonal. And I always recommend using the same color. I mean, you can buy a tonal set and that's fine because they're all the same shade. You know what I mean? But if you were going to pull out 5 different pinks for a tonal, who's to say that those 5 pinks are all the same shade? Chances are they're not. So I personally think the best bet is to just start with your dark color, whatever color your tonal set's going to be, and then add white to it for each subsequent nail. And then you're guaranteed the shades are all going to match. They're all going to be the same color family, you know? So I just wanted to explain how I did this tonal. I didn't use 5 different dips or anything. And like I said, I have hundreds of pinks, but I don't even think I could pick out 5 that go together from darkest to lightest that would look good together, you know? One might be more corally, one might be a brighter pink, you know? So one might, I don't know, it's different, so I do think this is a smart way to do it. And do I want to save this color? I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to chuck it. Bye bye. And also don't forget, you can make any color dip you don't have. Many years ago, and I didn't have it. I had teal, I had white. So what I did was I took a teal dip and some yellow dip and then some white dip. First, I did the teal and the yellow, and it lightened it up, made it almost more like a green color. But then once I added the white, it lightened it up, and I had this perfect mint green. But yeah, don't be afraid to make your own colors. It's fun to mix colors. Whether you want to add some white to a color to lighten it or clear to make it more like a jelly. You could add glitter to a color, a solid or something. You can make your own dips, with a solid and a glitter to make your own glitter dip. Right, see, yes. But it's so much harder to find the different colors that are all because seriously, like even the color red, okay? You think you need one red dip, but there's so many different shades of red, right? You have like the vampire red, then you have like a cherry red, you have, a bloody red, you have a wine red, and I could go on and on, lipstick red. Burgundy. So it really, I think it's hard to find 5, unless it's a specified tonal set, you know what I mean? Almost dry. No. Like my little flower. All right, cute. While I'm waiting for these to dry, I can think about a Nelfie sleeve. I got this one. That would match. I have that other purple one too, if I can find it. It's not really purple. No, that's pink. Um, Might be that one. I got this light purple one too that Patty sent me. Very pale purple. I kind of think this one might be better. Yeah, I do. Um, I'm just looking at rings here. Use my heart ring. my open heart ring, I should say. This is stainless steel. I got it off of Amazon, and it was pretty inexpensive and no tarnishing. It looks as good as silver, you know what I mean? So stainless steel is affordable. I would definitely recommend that for like nail fee rings, even chains, necklace chains. It's a good option. So sticky there. Just gotta wait for my thumb to dry. Cute. Right, there's many variations of all colors, Janet. Tons of different purples. How many different nudes are there? Even different shades of white. But I never realized how many until I started dipping. You know what I mean? I was never that involved. I mean, I liked colors, but I was never, I never had experienced so many colors in front of me, where you see all the little differences. I mean, look at all the different shades of coral there are. It's what I mean. Before nails, I was wearing a red shirt, you know what I mean? Or just a green shirt. But after nails, it's like I'm wearing an olive green. All right, I think we're dry. Let me get my clip. My hair clip's broken, so it doesn't always work. But all right. Oh, we need cuticle oil. Oil up. This is the Saffron Oud Cuticle Oil from CN Designer Dips. You can save there with code FRIENDS. Get 10. And you can save at Dipnotic Nails with code TARA10. She is on Etsy. And the dip that I use to create this mani, this is it in its original form. It's called Violet Opal. One of her most famous dips for sure. It's really, really beautiful. I kind of feel like I'm taking away from it by lightening the color because, I mean, it's definitely most stunning in that form, although it looks really good there too. Here is the finished manicure. All right, guys. Thanks, ladies, for being here. Jolene, Janet, Kendra, and Patty, of course. I appreciate you, ladies, very much. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Love you. Bye.